What's up, my beautiful Cancer people? I'm super excited to connect to you. I'm going to give you your monthly energy update for the month of November. We're going to tune into the overall energy, also the light side and the shadow side of things. We're going to do a little bit of relationships, work, health, and healing. And you can use this video for your sun, moon, or rising, or if you are cross watching for someone you love or care about. Don't forget to switch up the roles. So I'm going to start out with drawing some cards in some channeled messages, because when I was tuning into your sign while I was preparing, the first thing that I saw was you diving in an ocean, and you were going underwater, and of course, because you were diving, but you were going underwater to look for certain treasures, and then all of a sudden you kind of needed to come back up for air, and because there was something wrong with your gear, and when you came above water, the water was really rough and there was some sort of storm, um, not here yet, but there was a storm coming, and then you were fixing up your gear, and I saw you diving again into the waters, into the depth of the waters, to find the treasure. So when I was thinking about this, like, what could this mean? How might that resonate with all these people that are watching today? Well, what I kind of feel is that I kind of feel that for some of y'all, you might have been um, unlocking some gifts from your subconscious minds. And I kind of feel like those gifts were already there, or they came from like generational or like ancestral lineage. And I kind of feel like you knew, or you heard, or you felt like the treasure was there in your subconscious mind, and you just started to look for it. You just started to dig into it. So you might have been starting to figure out who you are all over again for some of you. Not all of you, but I kind of feel like some of you are going into a deeper layer of the self, a deeper layer of all that you can do, your potential, but also looking different at the storms in your life. Not so much afraid anymore, but more feeling empowered and more feeling. I kind of felt a sense of calmness in the storm, or when the storm was coming. I still felt calmness. You went up for air, but I didn't feel panicky in that energy. I didn't saw you like in a panicky energy. You were like really calm and fixing your gear. So I kind of also that kind of also make me feel like some of you all might be on a treasure hunt, following. Your intuition, following your dreams, some certain goals, developing some gifts. For some of you, I feel like this means this. I'm talking about a new relationship for some, probably with someone you already know. Someone that is either like I kind of feel like getting into a new relationship with a parent or a parental figure, or a grandma or granddad. Or somebody of certain importance for you that's already connected to you, but like going in deeper, diving in deeper into that relationship, fixing it, and ready to, oh, there's the card, ready to own up to your own responsibility. I feel like you're ready to take your own responsibility for your life. And I'm not saying that you have not yet before, because I definitely feel like, especially for the last year and a half, you have been doing a lot of work. You have been taking a lot of responsibility. At times it was really scary. I kind of feel like at times you went through a like really stormy weather, and this is why whatever storm might come up right now, it will not impress you the same way the storms in the past used to do. So that is what I'm definitely feeling for you. And the card I got for you is Reclaim. And what I feel here is that it's time for you to, especially during this month, the month of November, to get back to the treasure of your own heart space. If you haven't yet found whatever makes your heart passionate, whatever makes your, like, ooh, you know, that tingly feeling and the butterfly feelings, not just when you're in love with somebody, but just like of excitement, doing something that you're really passionate about. I feel like you have a lot of capability, you have a lot of possibilities, you have a lot of either gifts or talents or things that you can do, and you might have an issue or might have had an issue focusing on just one thing, because you are great at this and you're great at that, and then I feel like you might this doesn't go for all cancers, but I kind of feel like a lot of you might have been all over the place and not like putting in enough work in one thing, and then just skipping on to the next thing, and then later in life we're coming back again at the thing that you worked on before. So I kind of feel like you need to reclaim your energy and your focus, and go after what you actually want in life. Dive deeper, work harder, fix your gear, get ready, because the treasures that you are going to like dive into, the treasures that you are trying to find, are definitely more than worth getting them, being able to open them up, even just like having a looking at them and having them in hindsight, and maybe even opening up or taking some out of it would be beneficial for you at this point in your life. Some of you might not entirely get to the treasure, and especially not this month, but I definitely feel like you are making big strides forward by diving in again. So I kind of feel like it maybe in the beginning of the month you are going after something, and for some reason you stop doing it. You have a pause. Maybe there's something that's like being a blockage or challenge for you at that moment, and then at the last half of November you might try again. That's definitely the energy that I'm picking up for you. Let me see what we got for you when we're talking about the light side and the shadow side. Light side, when I'm talking about the light side, I'm talking about your higher self, your intuition, your conscious mind, the things that you are aware of, the things that you perceive as positive or favorable. And then we got the shadow side of things, and the shadow side are the things that are on your subconscious mind, as in like the water that you were diving in, because seawater is also a connection to your subconscious mind, but also ego, also the things that you do not perceive as positive, and the things that you might have been trying to hide or might have been like trying to not pay attention to. So when I'm looking at the light side of things, we have drawn the card 27 with alienness, and I kind of like the first thing that I saw or felt when I looked at this card is this really strange, the 27 club, and these are like different artists that died at the age of 27. Not saying that you are going to die, absolutely not, but I do feel that this is a very important point in your life. That's kind of a marker, a very important moment for you to step up, take the lead, step into your light, and do what you were born to do up in this world. Sounds very strange. How do I say this? So it's very important for you, beautiful Cancers, to in this moment of time seize the energy and step into your light to do why you are to do, and wow, to live out the mission that you were supposed to finish in this lifetime, on this earth, on this planet, in this day and age. No different, not in the past lives, not in the future. Like there is something really important about this lifetime for you, and especially this year of your birthday. right? So no matter how old you are right now, this is from now till a year. This is a very important time for you to make some very important decisions, step into your light, and start changing your life for the better. Because of the 27 Club, I definitely feel like it is of great importance and people will remember you for it. This could be your family members, a loved one, this could be your community, this could be the entire world, but I definitely feel like whatever you are going to do in the here and now, in this like year energy, I definitely feel and I feel like the first steps will be made in November. And maybe even for some of you that you have already started making those moves during this year. But I definitely feel that this is going to be some sort of ripple effect. So this is very important for you to pay attention to all the things that you are doing or all the things that you are not doing that you should be doing, and not with a judgment towards yourself, but more like, okay, I need to pay attention because this is important. I need to focus, I need to plan, I need to figure out what my heart wants and what type of treasures I actually want to dig up. That's what I kind of want to say. So in the shadow energy we got 5 and we got fluidity. 5 is talking about challenges and obstacles. So I kind of feel like you have a challenge also because it's in the shadow with finishing things or with keeping the energy flowing in this in a certain direction. So I kind of feel like I feel when I look at this card and I feel the energy, I feel some sort of like a wave, a very, I don't want to say like a tsunami wave, but a very, very big wave. So in the middle of a storm wave and a tsunami wave, there's another wave that doesn't have a name yet. We can name it whatever you want to name it, but that wave feels like it's coming over you and is very overwhelming. And I feel like there's a lot of emotions coming from the depths of the sea, your subconscious, and that are overflowing into your reality right now. And you might have a challenge with balancing out these energies at this moment, balancing out these feelings, and a certain situations in your life might go left, right, up, down, and you might feel like you are going crazy at some points. And I'm hearing definitely it's time for you to look at different ways or new ways or enhanced ways of protecting yourself and grounding yourself, because I feel like you definitely need it, especially with the light that you are about to share with other people. You kind of need to upgrade your protection. You kind of need to upgrade your foundation, your self-care. You need to have some certain things in place so you can fall back upon them when needed, right? So then we're going to move on to relationships. And when we are going to look at relationships, we're going to look at relationships as love, twin flame, soulmate, relationships with a child, family members, even work, and especially relationships with yourself or the relationship with yourself, and the role it might be playing this month in your life. I like your energy. I think from all the signs I have done already, I have still 3 to go, but you are the most calm at this moment in time. And you might not feel as if you're in control, and you might feel like, ooh, all over the place, but there's definitely some calm energy, some like I don't know what's going to happen, but whatever's going to happen, I know I will be either successful, or I know there will be something beneficial, or there will be something coming where you can count on. And I definitely feel like you have learned to count on yourself through hardship, let down, and fighting for your place on this in this world, fighting against certain battles. You have some deep battle scars is what I'm hearing here. So the cards I got for you when it comes to relationships, this is in Dutch though, and it says pretty quick or soon, and here it says decide what you want with a clear mind so that it can actually happen at this moment in time. In Dutch it says, leuk om te zeggen, besluit heel helder wat je wilt, zodat dat nu ook kan gebeuren. Heel spoedig. So for the people that don't know any Dutch, this was Dutch. And here it says, oh, that's beautiful, new moon in Cancer. So this is definitely a new period for you in energy-wise. There's some big things coming, new things happening for you. I really like this energy. It says you and your loved ones are safe. So looking into the relationships, in the relationship area, I kind of feel like you are very introvert, but I kind of also feel like you are very all about family and the people that you love and care about. And I feel like you are trying to help a lot of people or trying to be there for people, but you also decided to be there for yourself more, or you're going to decide this month to be there for yourself a little bit more. And I kind of feel some of you, not all of you, might be in some like doubty energy, like do I want to proceed in this relationship, or which direction do you need to go into this relationship? Or I feel some of you, some of you might be trying to think of ways to either upgrade a certain situation, relationship, or better a certain relationship. And I hear some of you are having issues with your children or with a child, or a connection with a child that needs your attention. And you might be wondering if this child is safe, or if the situation is like, if there are safety concerns or concerns about mental health or physical health. And it's really important for you to know that the child is safe, the situation is okay, things need to play out the way they are playing out right now in order to create a timeline for all people involved that will be beneficial for all of them. So whatever is happening, and this could be connected to a child or somebody with a very young mind. And the situation might be a little bit hard right now, and there might be some challenges there, but everyone involved is going to learn a certain lesson from it that will help them along their paths. So very important. So if you want to make a decision when it comes to a certain relationship, or when it comes to which direction to go into, while you need to upgrade your, like I hear, so like upgrading the family home, or upgrading the safety, because we got protection and grounding already. So grounding could also be like somebody moving or finding a new place to live, and protection like creating a certain system that's going to make you feel safe. So you got to decide this month. This month will be a good month to decide how you want to do this. If you're going to move, or if you're going to sign some stuff, try to sign this at the end of November, because we still got Mercury retrograde. Otherwise, look at all the documents very like closely. Look at the fine lines, and all the small, how do I say this? I don't know. Kleine lettertjes. That's how they say it in Dutch. So just look over everything and make sure everything is in the right place. Yes. Now we're going to move on to work. And when we're going to look at the work aspect, so okay. This one jumped out, and this one too. Okay. When we're going to look at the work aspect, we're looking at jobs, your own business, being an entrepreneur, but also school, study, also learning, all things that have to do with upgrading your financial material, your knowledge, or helping other people. I think I said it the way I wanted to say it. So what I'm getting for you when I'm looking at work, these two jumped out. We got travel, and we got yes. And then we got the glove. So looking at your situation when it comes to the work energy, I definitely feel like some of you might be taking a break, or some of you might decide to relocate. I kind of felt that already in the personal situation. So some of you might definitely be moving, or trying to look for a different house or a new house. Um, I feel like this will be successful. So whatever you're trying to move into, or if you're trying to find a new job or applying for a new job, or if you want to relocate to a different location when it comes to work, maybe you have like a job and they have like multiple buildings, and you want to like start doing your job at a different building that's closer to your home. I even hear some of you working from home or figuring out ways to create money stream, um, in ways that make it easier for you to both travel, um, to be home more, and to be more flexible to do the things that you actually want to do. Kind of feel like you want to see more of the world. This energy is also making me feel like there's a new opportunity on the horizon. Whenever I see a woman sitting on top of the world, it makes me think of a woman carrying the world, pregnancy. And pregnancy is all about either like really being pregnant, of course, but also new opportunities coming to the horizon. So I feel like with this card here, there's actually going to be some sort of opportunity. There's going to be some newness, new energy here. There's going to be some good news. Good news regarding to status, regarding to promotions, regarding to financial benefits, regarding to someone from higher up helping you, or reaching a hand to you, or I hear a golden handshake, and I don't know if they got this in English, but in Dutch, and we say gouden handdruk, and that means that you're getting some sort of recognition for your work, and I feel like some money to go on your merry way or whatever. I don't know for sure if that's the thing behind it, but that's what I'm getting here. So this will be a very positive month for you when it comes to jobs. And even I hear some of you, I think like a really small percentage, will be trying to get a job, and they will be like, the job that you applied for will be like, no, it's not going to happen. You are underqualified. Don't give up. This just means that this job right now that you applied for is not the job that you should be having right now, and you should aim for something higher. That's what I'm hearing. That sounds strange, even when you're being told that you are not qualified, or you don't have the right amount of like knowledge or experience, but I definitely feel like you need to reach higher. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. That's a beautiful thing. I think you're ready to do that. Oops. Then we're going to move into health. And when I'm looking at health, I'm looking at your emotional, spiritual, mental, physical health, or any health that will pop up. So take whatever resonates with you, just like the rest of the reading. I think you're very introvert this month. Very deep. And I know you're a sign that's already deep, but I feel like I'm like looking into myself the entire time. Looking into the deeper layers of the meaning of things. So I really like that energy. Okay, let me see what we got for you. I thought I pulled two here, but I got two here, but I thought this one was two. Okay, it says, Caja, your guidance is divinely guided. And then we got a leaf. And it says, closed door, end of matters, unfixable, replace, acceptance, and honesty. And then we got leap. And it says, escalate rises to the top, be brave, bold, open your heart, perform under pressure. So what I'm feeling connected to the health situation, I kind of feel like this has to do more with mental health. because it's a very airy energy that I'm picking up on in this card. I definitely feel like you're a lot in your mind, and I kind of feel like with the water aspect in the reading too, that you might be going through a lot of emotions that might fuck with your mind. And I think it's very important for you to trust your intuition, even when it sounds crazy, even when you think that people might think that you're crazy, or even when people say that you're crazy. Trust your intuition and trust whatever you are getting, whatever information is coming through, whatever feeling is coming through. Don't push it down again. That's what I'm hearing. Don't push it down again, because I kind of feel like you have been pushing your emotions down quite a bit. Trying to keep them hidden, not from everybody, but like overall, I kind of feel like some of you might have felt like you are not entitled to your emotions, or your emotions are too much or too overbearing or too intense for other people to handle. This is not true. You definitely should release these emotions and communicate them, so that you can have a mental clarity and keep your mental clarity. I definitely feel like you will be tying up a certain situation. There will be an ending when it comes to the energy phase that you have been in right now. I see that some of you might struggle with things not fitting into your life the same way they used to. So maybe some people, maybe some situations regarding to your health do not fit into your life the same way they used to. So you might need to switch things up, might need to switch up your diet. I kind of also feel like some of you might have some sleeping issues, dreaming issues, intense dreaming, waking up, feeling very restless, feeling very tired in the morning and during the day. So it's very important for you to accept the phase that you are in and trying to take as much rest as possible, so that you can go into a situation where you are, not going into a situation. I kind of feel like the symptoms that you might have on a physical level have a lot to do with ascending. You are ascending. You are moving into a new realm. And I see this like, I hear my ears popping, and then I think about, oh yeah, when you go up in the air in an airplane, your ears start popping, right? When you start flying. But when you go into the water and you dive deep, your ears also start popping. So that's the feeling that I'm getting. So you're diving deep and you're ascending high, and this might create some ascension symptoms for you this month. So accept them, take it like a little bit more easy, be easier on yourself, take some self-care moments, and you will be just fine at the end of the month. So last but not least, we're going to do the healing energy. So what is there to heal, or what can you do this month to be on top of your game, be the best possible you that you can be. And then we got a sing, as in singing, and we got movements. And this kind of made me feel of a pregnant woman again. So some of you might, and this is like a very small present, a very small group of people. Thank you. I've been losing words all day since yesterday, but might be a small percentage, and all of a sudden it's there again. This might be a small percentage of you that are pregnant or trying to get pregnant, or there's something with pregnancy energy coming up, and this could be like definitely really pregnant with a child, birthing a child, or this could be a situation where you're already carrying a child, or where there's something with your inner child, or there's something big about to be born. And I kind of feel like you need to let your voice be heard. And I hear some of y'all need to tone it down, and some of y'all need to find your voice. Instead of talking very soft and in a very kind way, you need to like speak up a little louder. And for those of you that already have a very strong voice, you kind of need to like make it a little bit smoother, a little bit like more pleasant to the ears, if I can say it like that, to get the things across that you would like to have, that you would like to achieve. The movement card is showing me that it's important for you to take action steps this month, to not be too passive, to not be too much in hermit style and in waiting, to definitely take action upon the things you want. Dive in deep again. Don't hesitate. So that's the energy that I got for you. Movement and singing will benefit you probably a lot this month. So this is your reading, beautiful Cancer. Let me know if it resonates. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked your message, and let me know if you would like more monthly energy updates, readings, something like that. Sending you all my love and goodbye.